Pope Francis is in Geneva, Switzerland, meeting with Christian leaders from around the world.
Le distanze non siano scuse. È possibile già ora camminare secondo lo Spirito.
The Holy Father arrived this morning in Geneva, one of the world's first cities to adopt the Protestant Reformation. Francis made a pitch for unity at an ecumenical prayer service hosted by the World Council of Churches. Earlier today, I spoke to our eyes and ears on the ground. And the Pope has just entered the building. That's where Vatican correspondent Juliette Lindley joins us. She's in Geneva, Switzerland, traveling with the Pope. Juliette, what an amazing moment this is. Why is the Pope making this trip?
Lauren, it is indeed an amazing moment. And you know why he's making this trip? Because of unity. It's all about Christian unity. That's what he said to me and the other journalists on the papal flight this morning, flying in from Rome. And before he landed at the World Council of Churches, which is marking its 70th anniversary, and it's hosting the Holy Father for that anniversary. Now, this is a fellowship of 350 churches that aims to show the unity of the Christian faith. Now, the Roman Catholic Church, as we know, is not a member. The Holy Father told his host, however, that he is a pilgrim here today, seeking unity and peace.
Juliette, Christians broke away from the Catholic Church 5 centuries ago, but after Vatican II ended in 1965, the Church set out to repair the relationship. What is his message going to be to Christians today?
Now, Pope Francis is calling upon Christians to ask the Spirit to strengthen our steps, to walk in the spirit of the Apostle Paul, and he reflected on the Apostle's words to the Galatians who were experiencing conflict and division. So ecumenism is a great enterprise operating at a loss, but he added it's not only important just to walk together, but it's an act of obedience to the Lord and the world. And he urged all Christians to concentrate, Lauren, on what unites, not on what separates us. And there was something not originally on his schedule. Now the Pope met privately with North and South Korean Christians. The World Council of Churches, as we know, is active in promoting dialogue and peace between North and South Korea, and the delegations from the two Koreas are attending these meetings here of the WCC's Central Committee, which is currently underway this week in Geneva.
North Koreans aren't even allowed to have Bibles, so that is actually very remarkable that they're both there. Catholics in Switzerland make up 40% of the population. The Holy Father is going to say a Mass for about 50,000 people right behind you. What will his message be to the Swiss faithful?
Well, in his homily, Lauren, he highlighted 3 words: Father, bread, and forgiveness. Now, how our Father is the formula of our life that reveals our identity. Whereas for bread, he made the bread reference, saying Jesus asks us every day to pray the Our Father, asking for our daily bread, and that's what we need to do. And it's the essence of life, he said. It's the food that keeps us all alive. And lastly, Lauren, as for forgiveness, it's difficult, he said, to forgive, especially when we're irked by someone whom we have already forgiven. But the Pope said that the Lord wants us to forgive as a gift to him, because he said forgiveness creates miracles. It turns evil into good. And just for a little color here, Lauren, now the crowd has come into this convention center, and as they made their way in, they could stop and get their pictures taken with a Swiss Guard. And as we know, the Swiss Guards have a rich history in protecting the Pope for more than 500 years.
Traveling with the Pope is something that is actually great for them to be able to do. Juliette Lindley, thank you for your reporting. Our EWTN News Nightly Vatican correspondent on the papal plane with the Pope, and now reporting from Geneva, Switzerland. We'll have a little bit more from you later in the show.
Thank you so much, Lauren. Thank you.